Okay, dear students, now let us continue our lecture. Okay, in the next one, in this one here comes under types of solids. What is, dear students? Types of solids. Okay, now it displayed one slide, just have a check it here. Types of the solids. Generally we are having the 4 types of solids, dear students. How many types, dear students? 4 types. One is comes under here molecular solids. In that molecular solids itself we are having the non-polar molecule and polar molecule, and what type of if it hydrogen bond is present, that is also comes under molecular solids. Next one ionic solids are there. Next one metallic solids. Next one covalent solids are there. How many, dear students? 4. Okay, now first one, if you take it here, that is comes under molecular solids. Molecular solids. First of all, in that molecular solids, dear students, what type of constituent particles are there? What type of constituent particles? Generally, just check it, dear students. In that molecular solids, generally either it is atoms or molecules will be taking will be present in molecular solids. Will be present what, dear students? Molecular solids. Okay, now generally in the molecular solids, what is different types is there. One is comes under, dear students, non-polar molecules. Non-polar molecules. Next one polar. Next one, dear students, what bonding here? Hydrogen bonded. Hydrogen bonded molecule. Just if you take it here. Okay, now here different forces is there. If for example, if the non-polar, just you mentioned here, if the non-polar molecules are there, what type of forces are there? Dispersion or London forces is there. What is that, dear students? Dispersion or London forces are there. Am I correct or not? Dispersion or London forces. Am I correct or not? For example, if you take it here, polar molecule, what is poles? Poles, that means what is the, dear student? Charges. Dipole forces will be, what is the, dear students? Dipole forces will be acting between the atoms in what type of molecule, dear students? Polar molecule. But in case of here hydrogen bond, if you take it here, what type of hydrogen bond? What type of bonds is present, dear students? Hydrogen bonding. What is, dear students? Hydrogen bonding. Am I correct or not? Okay, now if it molecule is comes under non-polar, generally what type of examples which comes under non-polar molecule, dear students? If you check it here, what is argon? Non-polar, that means they should not have any type of charges. You can take it here CCl4, you can take it here Cl2, H2, Br2, and so on, etc. And so on, etc. you can consider. But in case of dipole molecule is there. Dipole, that means what is the, students? There is oppositely charged atoms present in the same molecule. Such type of molecule called as polar. Dipole interaction is there, or dipole forces are there. Example here HCl, best example. Just check it here, H plus and as well as Cl minus. This is comes under what type of polar molecule? Polar molecule. Next, if we consider here HBr, H plus Br minus is there, and if you consider here now what is, dear student? SO2 and so on, etc. and so on, etc. This is comes under polar molecules. But in case of here, what type of molecule or what type of example which comes under hydrogen? Best example, dear students, water. Water is the best example for this hydrogen bonding. And if you consider here some more molecules, C2H5OH, and if we consider here CH3COO and so on, etc. Here also there is what hydrogen bonding, here also hydrogen bonding, here also hydrogen bonding. Due to that hydrogen bonding, intermolecular hydrogen bonding, even organic compounds also are nicely soluble in the water. These are the example. Next one, they given the some physical properties. Generally this molecular solids, generally it is comes under, dear student, soft in nature. Okay, this is also soft, and but in case of okay hydrogen bonding, if you take it, dear student, hard in nature. Because if you take it here, water, okay, it is exist in the even okay, what is ice form also, but ice cube is very hard in nature. Then what is to do, students? Okay, this is okay hard in nature. And if you take it here, electrical conductivity. Electrical conductivity, generally molecular solids are, dear students, okay, insulators. That means here non-conductors, bad conductor of electricity. If you pass that electric current, it will not be form any type of ions. But okay, if you take it here only with a few molecules such as HCl, HBr will conduct, but it is not considerable that much. Am I correct or not? Okay, next one, melting point. If you check it here, melting points are okay, are boiling points also very low of this compound. Next one, if you take it here, the second types of solid, that is called as ionic solid. What is, dear student? Next one comes under ionic solids. Okay, first part itself for constituent particles. Constituent particles, what type of particles is there, students? Ionic bond or ionic solid, ions is there. Ions is there. Okay, for example, AB is there, A plus, B minus. Like this is there or not? Okay, just why it is comes under generally ionic compounds. Constituent particles are ions. Okay, next one, if you want to check okay, what is the physical properties, they generally this okay ionic compounds or ionic solids are having the greater okay melting points. Melting points are, dear students, high. Next one, if you compare the electrical conductance or electrical okay conductivity, this electrical conductivity also okay, it shows good conductors. What is, dear students? Good conductors. But okay, in case of aqueous solution or okay molten state. Okay, but if you take it here generally okay in the solid state, it is also called as fused state. It is comes under insulator. It will not be form any type of ions in case of fused solids. But it will be showing the electrical conductivity nature in case of molten or okay aqueous solution. That is comes under insulator in solid state, but conductors okay in molten and aqueous solution. Okay, melting points are generally, dear students, very high. Example for this one, ionic compounds here, NaCl, KCl. Okay, next one, zinc sulfide. These are all examples which comes under ionic. Okay, next one comes under third one. It is comes under, dear students, okay, metallic solids. What is, dear students? Metallic solids. Constituent particles are, what is? Metal atoms. Metal atoms generally. Am I correct or not? Metal atoms. Okay, that means here generally metals nature, dear students, for example, if you consider the metal M, after what is the nature of the metal? It lose of electron or gain of electron, dear students? It lose electron. And it gets what is the charge? M plus E minus. This is called as here cation. This is called as, dear students, cation. Generally is given the positive ions in a sea of delocalized electrons. For example, if we consider any one okay, what is any one okay container, in that okay there is a number of what is, dear students, okay M plus ions is present. Am I correct or not? These all the ions present in the particular container. This is called as okay electron C. This is called as, dear students, electron C. This all the okay positive charged particles or positive ions will be completely delocalization takes place in the particular container. That's why it is constituent particles are comes under positive ions, generally cations. Am I correct? Next one, what type of bonding is present? What type of bonding here? What is the what type of forces, dear students? Electrostatic forces. Electrostatic or Coulombic forces. But in case of here, what is the bonds are present, dear students? Metallic bonding. What is, dear students? Metallic bonding. If you okay take it here, it's what about its melting points are? Generally, if you consider the melting points, okay, generally melting points are fairly high. Fairly high. This generally can consider here high melting points due to the all the okay more electrons okay present in the electron. See, completely delocalization takes place. But in case of here, okay, what about electrical conductance? What is, dear student, next point? electrical conductance. This is for example, just you imagine, okay, this is the iron nail, and just if you put it in the plug, then what will happen? Immediately we will get shock. That means here, okay, now these metallic conductors, generally it shows conductance due to the presence of free of electrons. Due to the presence of what, dear students? Free of electrons. Due to this free of electrons only, it conducts electricity. It conducts electricity. Sir, will it conduct in only aqueous? No, it will be conduct. Generally metals are solid at room temperature. It will be conducting okay, solid. Am I correct? It will be conducting what, dear students? Okay, solid, and if you apply heat, so much amount of the temperature, it is converted into molten state. It is converted, dear students, molten state. That means in solid state also it conducts electricity, as well as molten state also. Because generally metals are, for example, if you take it here, best okay, conductor of electricity is silver. Next one, copper. Next one, if you take it here, gold. Okay, next one, gold. Okay, this one, and iron. If you take it here, some different metals we have to consider. This is the best conductor of electricity, that is called as silver and as well as copper. Because of that only they are, okay, using in electrical appliances. Am I correct? This is the about metallic bonding. And fourth one, it is called as, dear student, covalent. Generally covalent is there. Okay, what type of covalent is there, dear students? Okay, what type of okay, atom constituent particles? Atoms. Next one, generally these covalent molecules are, okay, what has to do, students? Okay, what bonding is there? Covalent bonding. What, dear students? Covalent bonds is there. And if you check it here, the melting points or the boiling points are very, very high. What is, dear students? The melting points are, okay, boiling points if we consider are very high due to the force of attraction. What type of forces? What type of force is present? Van der Waals forces. What is the, dear students? Due to the presence of van der Waals forces between the atoms in a molecule, the molecule should be, but when compared to ionic, it is somewhat, okay, it is less. But ionic compounds are very high, okay, electrical conductance, and with respect to heart also, due to the electrostatic force of attraction. Here, okay, van der Waals force of, okay, attraction is present. Am I correct or not? Next one, if you take it here, electrical conductance. What is, dear student? Electrical conductivity. Generally this electrical conductivity are very low due to the presence of what? What is here? Only non-metals are present. What is, dear students? Only non-metals. Generally non-metals are, okay, gain of electrons takes place. It forms anions. Just, okay, if you take it here, anions, okay, sorry, non-metals such as carbon. Okay, next one, if you take it, nitrogen, phosphorus, oxygen, fluorine. Okay, this all comes under non-metals. So it will not conduct that much electricity. Generally it is comes under, dear students, okay, low conductivity. Okay, we can consider, okay, sometimes we can mention here, okay, insulators also. Am I correct or not? But all the, okay, molecules, sorry, covalent compounds are comes under insulators or bad conductors? No, exception case is there. In every case there is some exception is there. For example, if you take it here, exception, okay, what is, the students? Graphite is a very good conductor of electricity. It is the allotropic form of carbon. Allotropic form of carbon. Okay, graphite is a very good conductor of electricity. This is an exception in covalent solids. Okay, this is about, dear students, types of the solids. Next we can continue. Please note down, dear students.